for you, what has been, kind of the hardest thing? You're white, I'm white. For standing for something that, you're not black, right? Obviously, you're not. I'm not fucking black, obviously. But you are an activist. You are pushing a positive message. What has been the hardest thing for you because you're white? And I know I asked you earlier, but I want to ask you again.
Honestly, there hasn't been a lot of, I would say, hardness about it, is because, someone talked about it saying during the protest that we're in a quarantine, so we have the time to go out and protest, and they don't want us to fall back into the treadmill of being too busy at work. So that's, luckily we're not dealing with that right now, because everyone has the time to handle this. So I think also being I don't mean to pull this card, but what helps me understand a lot about what I can't understand completely what they're going through, because obviously I've never had any issues with the police, anything, I haven't been oppressed, but I have been oppressed as a woman. So I totally can understand, I can start to feel or start to try to understand their pain, because I've been oppressed as a woman before, and I totally have a future of dealing with an industry that is male dominated. So I do have a lot of work ahead of me. So that's probably why I'm in this fight with them, is because I can stand with them and be like, I don't fully understand what you're going through. I grew up in a sheltered white Santa Clarita girl, so I don't understand your issues and your pain that you've gone through your whole life, and I can never understand, but I see it happening all around me, and so I'm not just gonna be ignorant to it, and I'm gonna accept it, and I'm gonna accept my white privilege, and I'm gonna use that back at the system, and I'm going to be there for my people, people that don't have that. And so that's kind of why I'm not afraid to stand up for this stuff, because I'm white. And so I'm going to if someone of color really wants to say something, I'm going to be right there in front of them, with them, blocking them and letting them say what they want. I'm not going to be afraid to get in someone's face because I'm white,
Good.
That's,
don't be a bitch, right? Don't be a bitch. If you believe in this, who gives a shit what color you are?
Yeah.
It takes a fucking community. It takes a fucking village to push this, because for too long, too many people have been oppressed.
Yep.
And it is time to stand up. And you are not the type of person that, black out your square, son, or whatever.
No, I didn't
Tuesday.
deal with that. I didn't do that.
And regardless if you did or didn't, there's a lot of people out there that are just posting, and the next day they're not going to talk about it, right?
No.
And obviously that is definitely not you. It's really impressive to see, someone at 26 years old standing up for something that they truly believe in, fighting for a cause.
You should see the girls that are running the SCD for Change. I've been talking to those.